So in this video we're going to talk about understanding credit and how I go through this using this sample credit card statement. Vocabulary here is something that the students are very unfamiliar with. Matter of fact, the difference here between credit and debit is going to have a very long drawn out discussion based on what they think it is. But credit is a refund, or it's the borrower paying money back to the credit card company, and you subtract that from the balance. Debits are purchases, or the borrower using the credit card to buy something. You'll notice where the debits and the credits are located. Minimum payment. Minimum payment is a monthly payment that must be made in order to not get a penalty or an additional charge, and the minimum payment is typically located somewhere around the opening and closing dates. Transactions. Transactions is a list and the dates of the credits and debits, typically found right in the middle of the credit card statement. Here's the list of the dates, where the transactions were made, and what type of transaction they are. Finance charge is money calculated according to the APR that must be paid if the total balance is not paid on time. And the cycle, the bill cycle, is the total amount of days used to calculate the new balance, the average daily balance, also the finance charge. It's located down towards the bottom. You can also see it at the range of dates from the opening date to the closing date. And the finance charge, you can kind of see the process of the finance charges right there. Everything is based on the balance. The previous balance is located under the card summary. It's the amount of money owed on the last bill cycle. The new balance is the amount of money owed on the current bill cycle. It's something we're going to have to calculate. The cash access line is the amount of money allowed to withdraw from an ATM. That's given to you right here. The total credit line is the total amount of money allowed to be owed at any one time by the credit card company to the borrower. And its total credit line is given here. And available credit is the amount of money that the borrower has left to borrow. And that's given right under the total credit line. And the average daily balance. Average daily balance is a weighted average based on the dates of the transactions and the amount of time between the changes to the amount of money owed. Amount of money owed is the balance. That's a pretty long drawn out description, but we're going to go ahead and try to calculate the average daily balance. First thing we need is the range of days the balance was affected by that change. We're going to start with the opening date. The opening date is given to us as July 19th. All the way up until July 22nd, there has been no changes made. The first balance change was made on the 23rd. So we take the previous balance plus $0, that's no transactions. And that's 4 days. The next transaction was done on the 23rd. $70.61 was used to purchase. So we're going to add that to the balance. And that only lasted for 1 day. The next change to the balance occurred on the 24th. We added $139 and subtract $100. These were made on the 24th, and the next transaction was made 4 days later on the 28th. So the range of days here is the 24th to the 27th. The 28th all the way to August 2nd is a range of 6 days. And we added $24.95 on the 28th, and that balance lasted for 6 days. The next transaction occurred on the 3rd, and it went all the way to the 17th before another transaction was made. Transaction was purchasing something for $176.33. And then the closing date is the 18th, and on that closing date there was a transaction that was made. It was a credit of $50.21. So this range of dates goes all the way from the opening date to the closing date. And we use this range as our weights to calculate our average daily balance. Every number here in green is a weight used to calculate the average daily balance. So when we calculate that average daily balance, we need to take the balance and how it's changed over here on the right side times its weight, which is in green. So we take $2,342.51 times 4 plus $2,413.12 times 1, plus $2,452.12 times 4, times 2,000, plus $2,477.07 times 6, plus $2,653.40 times 15, plus $2,603.19 times 1. You get a total of $78,858.25 divided by 31 gives you your average daily balance of $2,543.81. It's a very difficult process, especially because it is a discussion of which months have 31 days, which months have 30, 28, 29. Next, we need to calculate the daily periodic rate. That is the APR in decimal form divided by the days in the year. If you look at this credit card statement, this year is divisible by 4, so it's a leap year. However, to keep things simple, in my class, I always just divide by 365. And then we get this very, very small number, which is the daily periodic rate. This is, again, a percentage in decimal form. The finance charge is calculated to be the average daily balance times the daily periodic rate, which we just calculated, times the days in the bill cycle. The days in the bill cycle can be found on the credit card statement. Average daily balance we calculated at $2,543.81 times the daily periodic rate times 31 gives us a finance charge of $62.63. Then we got to calculate the new balance. It's the last thing we got to calculate. It is the previous balance minus the credits plus the debits plus the finance charge. The previous balance, $2,342.51 minus $150.21 in credits plus $410.89 in debits plus $62.63 in the finance charge gives us our new balance of $2,665.82, and that is understanding credit.